Hi, Orange County. Pat Morrison here with Liberation Home Solutions. Thank you for tuning in today. I wanted to talk about one of our clients today. I wanted to talk about her story. I wanted to talk about the situation that she was in, what we offered her to help her in her situation, and how it was resolved. We're going to do this in two parts because it's kind of a long story, but also it goes on to the nuances of how we work here at Liberation Home Solutions. So let's dive right in. Our story starts with our client's father. Our client's father owns a property. He's retired. He decides that he wants to supplement his income, so he takes out a reverse mortgage on the property. Now, some years go by and our client's father passes away. Our client then inherits the house and starts receiving letters stating that she owes a large sum of money on that reverse mortgage. There was a term in the reverse mortgage that stated that anytime the title transferred, that the sum of the reverse mortgage was due. Now, our client's here, her father passes away, she's getting letters in the mail. Here at Liberation Home Solutions, we don't really care how you got into the situation that you got into. What we do care about is where you are, when we make contact with you, and what we can do to help you move forward to whatever goals you have. So this client received a notice of default and a notice of trustee sale, which is about the time we got into contact with her. Our first option for her was to try and get her to refinance the house. Why? Because here at Liberation Home Solutions, we believe that if we have the capacity to offer you a merciful solution to your situation, then we should. So anytime someone comes to us who's in foreclosure, our first option is to try and get them to save their house in some way, if that's what they want to do. So we put her in touch with one of our rockstar mortgage brokers who came up with a two-pronged plan. One, to try and pre-qualify her for a mortgage. And then two, if she could pre-qualify for that mortgage, then put her on a high interest, short-term loan to satisfy the reverse mortgage. It would have been a challenge because she would have taken a credit hit because of the notice of trustee sale. To learn about how foreclosure affects your credit and what it is, I'm going to leave a link for a video below. The other challenge for that was that a high interest rate short-term loan usually comes with points up front and there's a high holding cost to it, so she would have had to bring some cash to the table. But that's one of the options that we gave her. Second option we gave her is cash offer on the house. She walks away with cash, she's able to go rebuild her life with cash in her pocket with the equity, and then she no longer has a real estate problem. The third option we gave her is a cash offer for the house with a caveat that she gets to rent it back. That way, it keeps her in the house, it gives her a little bit of cash, it gives her time to rebuild her credit, and then we would have offered her a lease option agreement later down the line once her credit had increased. And then the fourth option, which we never endorse, is to do nothing and let the home go to trustee sale. Because when it goes to auction, you no longer have any influence over the situation. What did she choose? You're going to have to watch in the next video. If you think you know what she chose or whatever you would choose, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment below and tell me what you think. If you like this kind of information, if you like seeing what you've seen today, go ahead and leave a comment as well. And feel free to make any suggestions of what other kinds of content you'd like to see. And always, if you'd like to see what we can offer you, I'm Pat Morrison with Liberation Home Solutions. You can reach us at 949-41-MERCY. That's 949-416-3729. Or go to our website, lhsmercy.com. Fill out the form on the top of the page and we'll be in contact with you. Thank you for watching today. Remember, mercy leads to freedom. Freedom comes from liberation.